Hey guys, Exy here, and yes, this is me with my real voice this time. Woo! Um, Today I'm pretty much just doing a video on like the proof that it was cynessa all the time behind that spacesuit, and just showing you some proof and talking about it. That's it. Woo! So, basically, a friend noticed this in episode 4, not me, my friend. And if they are fine with it, I'll give them a shout out in the description. Basically, they said, at 5 minutes or something, you could see cynessa's shadow just sitting there, and Uzi didn't notice her. And actually, when I went to go see it, Uzi technically did notice her, but didn't know that it was cynessa. And that's what the hand was, and like the shadowy figure sitting on the box. And then I think I was the only one that noticed it because I haven't seen anything else about it. But I noticed that like when Doll gets jumped in the hallway, I noticed it was cynessa that did it. This was in episode 7, I think, by the way. It was cynessa that jumped Doll because Tessa disappeared into like thin air, and then like you could hear like screeching and then like click clacks from like high heels, and then you could just very quickly see cynessa quickly jump a Doll in the hallway. And then also this was for both Doll and Uzi. When they tried to use the absolute solver on Tessa, they couldn't because Doll and Uzi had the absolute solver, and Sin was the one giving them the solver, so they couldn't use it on anyone else that had the solver. Like you could see it in episode 3. So when they tried to use the solver on Tessa, since it was cynessa the whole time, it said error absolute solver object, so they couldn't do it. And you could actually see Uzi realizing that, and Uzi's just like, oh no, it's not actually cynessa. And then the only reason Tessa tried to kill Uzi is to get Uzi to use the absolute solver, so then Sin could jump from Tessa to Uzi. Which it worked because you can see her eyes just Uzi's eyes flashing yellow. And then obviously you can see her like coming out of space suit, but it's because in episode 5, Tessa tried to stop Sin from massacring the gala, and everyone thought, since Tessa rescued Sin from the junkyard and was so nice to Sin just kept Tessa around, like transported her to another planet. But no, Tessa was killed in the massacre of the gala, and Sin just kept her body to use as like a trick. And the only reason that Tessa tried to kill, or cynessa technically, tried to kill Uzi to jump to taking over Uzi was because when Sin knew that N had feelings for Tessa and Tessa had feelings for N, so Sin was like, oh, if I dress up as Tessa, then I can take N with me to another planet and just destroy Copper 9. But after Cynessa had realized, oh, N doesn't have feelings for Tessa anymore and it's Uzi, Sin's new plan was to jump to Uzi and kill Uzi. So then N would have feelings for Cynessa again. Which, if you think about it, if you kill someone's girlfriend, they're not gonna date you. They're not gonna like you. So that would have been a fail no matter what. And I think that's all that I had noticed. And I'll do like a whole video like explaining like everything that I noticed and all the foreshadowing in Murder Drones episodes 1 through 8. Guess there's not really going to be anything in episode 8 though. And yeah, that's it. Bye.